This cat, man, when I was 17, man, I was in and out of YA and juvenile hall. And this cat, this black cat, man, I ain't gonna never forget this dude. He told me something one day. He said, man, I want you to be an archaeologist. And number one, I didn't know what the hell that word meant. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what the hell is an archaeologist? You know, and then he started explaining to me, he's like them people over in Egypt that, you know, excavating and looking through the mines and the sands. And I was like, man, I don't want to be no damn archaeologist, you know. But then he broke it down. He hit me on the side. He said, no. He said, I want you to be an archaeologist for you. Because everything you need to succeed is in you. But if you stop digging in you ain't gonna ever get them riches that's in there. All that mystery, all that gold that when we used to be kings and queens, it's in you. And so these questions is really a part of that whole process of us digging into each other, digging into ourselves so that we can keep exploring. Who in the hell am I?
Be more concerned about your character than your reputation. Your reputation is what people think you are. Right. But your character is who you really are.
As a man, I wear many hats. I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a brother, I'm an uncle. And so, when I was actually going through this exercise, it made me think about what it is that I actually think and believe. I don't always share that with people.
One of the things I'm so tired of seeing is when they project on the news and stereotyping us as being violent, and you know what I'm saying, the only thing we know is how to pick up a gun, killing each other, and that's not the truth. The truth is, you know what I'm saying, we want what, you know, everybody. We want to live, we want to be happy.
Sometimes I don't always have the right decisions, you know what I'm saying, because I come from a history of destructive stuff. But some of that residue is still there. Right. Like, you know, sometimes it comes up and say, yeah, man, you can do it like this, and like that. But my boy don't tell me, they'll check me, you know, and put me back in alignment. So this is a beautiful thing to do. And sometimes it takes time to develop relationships. So I'm all about us continuing this and getting together and doing what we do.
And I had a chance to see this whole area transform from it being demolished to it being rebuilt, you know, to becoming a resident. Sometimes God has to tear us down to build us back up again.
When some people ask me questions I wasn't expecting, like you did, they offered something, and it challenged me to get real with myself, because after the first round, there wasn't no exercise anymore. It was some real, I mean, I'm gonna be working with this more, because also it made me think of stuff I haven't been honest about with other people that I'm supposed to care about, like my children.
Looking at the questions or listening to the questions, it was something I wish I had this to talk to my kids.
Okay.
My experience with the questions is the fact that this is a roadmap for us to utilize as we move forward in our efforts and our endeavors to contact and initiate contact with our youth.
But I'm generations away from these kids because, man, you know, I know what they going through. I didn't have to go through it. Straight up, I didn't have to go through it. I had what's called steel. Yeah. You know, I had all that. We had gentlemen like you still. And we listened.
I like to listen to you all. I'm humble about the youngest one here, so I learn a lot. And as a young man not having a father, it's good to listen to the older generation and just kind of learn and just soak it all in.
I don't have to walk this alone, you know what I'm saying? I can see you on the street, I can walk and say, man, you know what's going on with me right now? And I know I got somebody that's gonna hear me, you know? And that means a lot.
And I always used to wonder this, I don't know if you guys ever seen, when I was in high school, I always wondered how the girls were going huddle in the bathroom. But they do it because they, you know, they have that way of communicating. So this is good. I mean, I like it, man. We need to do more, you know, more.
This came about through what we're calling a manhood collaborative. And so what we're looking at doing is, as opposed to having groups where we just stay confined to us, where it's just us, we're reaching out to other groups, other men groups and father groups, and saying, hey, why don't we have a joint conversation? So we want to do more of this kind of stuff, but we also want to bring young men into the conversation so that we can start having conversations with them. I just wanted to point that out, because this, what we want to do, we want this to be the beginning. Not the end, not something that somebody come back and say, man, I was at this event one day and it was cool. You know, no, this is something that we're gonna purposefully, intentionally keep doing.